Hello, gamers and geeks. Welcome to another TTRPG session. I'm Anthony, I'm the DM, and I run games of, well, all kinds of games. I run TTRPG games on the Games and Geekery Discord server, and today we are playing Age of Dragons. We are on the 32nd episode. And
Indeed.
yes. They, despite the title of the previous episode, they did not end up going to hell. The party ended up going to a pirate world instead. So let's say hi to the newbie pirates. Introduce yourselves, please. Please.
Can I go
I
first?
can go ahead.
Sounds like there's a competition. Maybe you should have a duel to see who gets to go first.
D6 roll off.
Well, you don't remember the
Insults duel. Insults duel.
The insults duels, yes.
You Blair.
Okay.
Blair.
I think you lost that one. Sorry.
Blair.
Okay. Somebody go first, please.
I shall go first.
Yeah.
I am Rob. I play Crosswalker, the Goliath Paladin.
Yay. And that's all.
I can go next.
That's all we get to know? Okay.
He's the mysterious one. I can go next.
Go for it.
I play, if I'm right, Violet, the Amethyst Gem Dragonborn Barbarian.
Yay!
Correct.
60.
I guess I can go next.
Go for it.
I play Bloodgarm, the High Elf Drake Warden Werefox.
Mm-hmm. Kitsune.
If we're speaking of were creatures, I shall go next. I am playing Unnamed Turtle, the were-rat turtle. Were-rat turtle, Twilight Cleric.
Uh-huh. Mooney.
I play Mooney, the Bear Moon Druid. He is a bear. He is a bear. He has no trousers.
He's kind of a waspy bear at the moment, isn't he?
Yeah, he is a waspy bear and has the weird compulsion to chase people right now. Doesn't know why, but he just really wants to.
Yes, don't open a soda anywhere near Mooney right now.
Yes.
Aw, but I was about to.
Aww.
So he is a waspy bear, not a bee bear anymore.
Yeah, he's not a bee bear, he's a waspy bear, because you made a wish so that you wouldn't die when you stung somebody. So...
Yes.
Okay. Elizabeth.
Hi, my name is Elizabeth Pellblood. I am a Vengeance Paladin and a Aberrant Mind Sorcerer, and I guarantee I am not clinically insane.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Sure.
Are you certifiably?
I am not. I am not. I have proof that there is someone who is speaking to me.
Then prove it.
We have yet to see the proof.
We have yet to see the proof.
Pulls out a weird painting that appears out of nowhere.
You've painted the image of what you've been speaking to. We'll get to that when we do the actual game.
Yeah.
And
Zane's here.
Speak of the devil, do your introduction, please. Perfect timing.
Speak of the devil and he shall appear.
Zane.
He's muted. I don't know if he knows
He
he's
says,
muted.
"Hi, I'm Zane. I play the Crowman." He said he must still be at work, or driving from work, or something. So yes.
And Zane and the men brain.
Ha! Yes, they are a Corvid Aarakocra, which is kind of cool. Now, normally we have one other player, but he decided to flounce out of the server after last week's game. That's a shame. But anyway, what happened last time we played?
Very well. Recap total time it is.
Yeah, Total
So-
Recall.
Total recall. So, the party decided to do some piratey stuff because there's now wrong. You can't really go wrong with piratey stuff. So, to remedy our lack of piratey stuff, we decided to wander around the entertainment ring, as there was probably like a water realm. But before we could find like a water realm, we found a very piratey-looking bar called the Scum Bar.
Yep, you did.
To quote my notes, full stop, very piratey.
Yes,
Yes.
indeed.
We asked, oh yeah, we kind of wanted to join a crew. How do? And we got recommended to go to the back and join the captains.
Talk to the captains. Yeah.
Yeah. Go to the captains and look, and they'll give us a test. There are some images on here, but it's Google Docs and it doesn't like it. Apparently, it doesn't like me sharing images from here to there. But it's of the game you read. It's off the game you used as reference.
Yes, it's
But,
yeah.
yeah.
If anybody's played The Curse of Monkey Island, they already know what I'm talking about. Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, so there's that. So then we went to the captains, and they gave us some challenges. They gave us 3 challenges that we needed to complete.
To become pirates.
One was good. One was get good at sword fighting. One was steal something and have no one notice. And one was get good at treasure hunting.
Yes.
And after they gave us the challenges, we walked through the door. We walked through a door, and we found ourselves in a port of a very salty air, of a town with very salty air.
Yes. Yeah, you found yourself dockside.
Yes. At this point, we saw a fox running up to us, kind of pissed off that we left it alone. Kind of pissed off that we just kind of left it. And it turned into Bloodgar.
Yeah.
And they were kind of pissed off that we left them alone and just kind of ditched the world.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well.
For reasons.
For reasons. And this is when we felt like an eye, I put in quotation marks, appearing above the party. No one noticed. And then Leatherhead, the killer croc man, went to steal a boat because stealing boats is cool, I guess. And
Yeah, he thought he could pickpocket the boat. Yeah, that got it well, did it?
because he's a big old fella. He's very heavy. Very muscly.
Yeah, as he tried to dive onto the boat and climb up the side, he ended up pulling the boat down into the water. Because
Yeah.
it's a small boat.
Because it's not made
big
for,
Yeah.
It's not made for giant alligator.
Nope. So yeah. Anyway,
whilst this was happening, the eye that was above us got a bit too close and got sniffed out by Mooney. It was the new PC, Zane's character. We still have yet to learn their name. And then Elizabeth went off to the tavern to get some information.
Yeah, you went back into the scum bar.
To get some information where a pirate might have sunk their treasure or like tried to hide it. They got recommended to like check the bottom of the ocean because that's where.
Actually, they were told that at the bottom of the ocean, there were certainly a lot of wrecks at the bottom of the ocean, but they're wrecks because they were scuttled after they had all their treasure taken from them. If you want to go looking for treasure, the best place to look is where the treasure would be buried by the pirates afterwards, and that would be the beaches, typically.
True. It was what the DM said.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The pirate they talked to was a rather creepy old man making creepy old man comments. The Alison, wrong. Elizabeth quickly liquidized them, just like killed them outright.
Yeah, you got the information you needed and then killed them, which started a bar fight, basically.
Yeah. No, not yet. There was someone who was watching them who grilled them on pirate etiquette.
Oh, right.
And then, the bar fight happened after the.
Taught them how to fence like a pirate. Yeah.
Gave us an introduction of like.
By trading barbed wits.
Oh. Sorry.
The idea being... I'm sorry, what?
No worries. But then there was Bloodguard wanted to cause chaos, and Leatherhead also kind of wanted to cause chaos.
Leatherhead obliged by punching.
Leatherhead obliged and hit the nearest person.
Yeah, punched a pirate in the face. This is true.
This caused a tavern brawl.
That caused.
We finished this. Yeah, we finished this tavern brawl, and then we pinned it.
Yep, that is a good. Yeah, let's not elaborate further. Okay, so yes, we'll pick it up from there. Frostwalker and Elizabeth learned some pirate sword fighting. Yes. Which is basically just vicious mockerying each other until somebody gives up.
Except without the psychic damage.
Yeah. Well, it's not magical.
That we know of.
It's not magical psychic damage, but it's, you know. They may say some hurtful things.
Sure.
All right. So yes, you're in the bar. You are surrounded by the unconscious and possibly dying bodies of every pirate in there, and you guys are just stood there. In the aftermath, and
maybe if they actually knew how to fight, this wouldn't have happened.
Well, yeah, but I guess that's true.
Elizabeth.
I will take the time to give them each 1 point off of my lay on hands pool to kind of show them we didn't mean to like kill them, just have a brawl.
You heal all the pirates.
As well.
You heal up all the pirates that you can. Fair enough. Particularly the captains, right?
Yes.
No, I killed somebody. Yes. There are some that cannot be brought back. Well, no. That was a good fight. I'm not quite don't quite remember how it ended, but since we're all standing still, I'm assuming it was a draw.
We can go with that.
Yeah, definitely. It was a draw.
Right. Now, have you been getting on with those challenges we set you?
We learned how to fight like a pirate. Sass and all. Right, Crosswalker?
Well, normally I'd ask you to show me, but I'm feeling a little stiff right now.
That's fair. We can come back later to show you our skills.
I,
Bone dead? Asks Mooney.
sorry?
Bone dead? Asks Mooney.
What do you mean by... I don't
He's a
understand. Sorry?
He's a ghost now, right?
No, they actually restored their hit points.
Okay.
They didn't kill them, they brought them back to consciousness.
Okay.
So,
Barely.
Yeah, barely.
Sniff.
But yeah, Leatherhead looks disappointed that that he didn't get to eat everybody, and he just leaves. What, do
Sounds good to me.
what do the rest of you want to do?
Mooney is currently sniffing the new guy.
The new guy being Kerem, right?
Yes.
The
Sniff, sniff.
the crow man
Yes.
who
Sniff,
was
sniff.
very helpful in that fight.
Yes. Sniff, sniff.
Stop sniffing me, stupid bear. This is the second time.
You get used to it. You really don't.
We never got your name.
Yeah, because I don't give my name to people. You know how risky that is?
Okay,
We're not
Terrence.
that-
What did you say, Elizabeth?
Elizabeth said, okay, Terrence.
Okay, Terrence. Elizabeth has decided your name is now Terrence.
It is not Terrence. You cannot
Then what is
throw
it?
a name on someone.
Okay, Terrence.
Okay,
Word-
question mark.
Does
Word your-
parents have a friend named Philip?
Word your question differently, and I'll give you my name. I'll let you know my name.
Oh,
What do you want us to call you?
There we go.
Kiram. Name's Kiram. Was that so hard?
Well, you were the one that made it hard.
That's
You
it.
really are. Bad DM.
It was right there.
It was wrong.
No. Anyway, so I believe at least one of you wanted to go searching for a legendary weapon. Yes?
Yeah, that was Frostwalker.
Yes.
That would be
Yes.
Frost.
Yes.
Frostwalker says Curum. What kind of name is that? Apparently.
It's the name my brother gave me. Respect it.
Brother. Interesting.
You forgot his backstory, didn't you?
No, I'm trying to prompt the rest of the party.
Oh.
What do you mean? I mean, brothers
Didn't you
don't
just say
normally
you
give.
can't?
Sorry. Brothers don't normally give their siblings names. There's normally the parents. Like mine. Well, I don't know my parents, so that's why I don't have a name.
Yes. Why are you talking about where I got my name from? What? Are you just Turtle then?
Unnamed. Unnamed turtle. Nice to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you, and he holds out his hand for a handshake.
You'll have to like this turtle is like 3 foot. You'll have to bend down to look him a bit.
He squats down to be on your level.
He's 3 foot and 2 heads.
Yeah, 3 foot 2 heads.
Just remember, if we run into a rough time, at least we'll have a nice bowl of turtle soup at the end.
Oh,
I like how you think, sir.
I will kill you. I know how. I know your weakness.
What is your name, genius?
I'm Frostwalker. And I know they were saying that their parents named them, but for me it's a tribe thing.
See, so y'all can't. No judging on my name.
No, but we can't judge your audio.
yes, we can.
So, Hiram, why were you watching us?
Because you guys are quite loud, and I was looking for something to do.
That's valid.
That's what I'm saying.
Looking for something to do, huh? This guy wants to do you.
Are you from this plane, demi-plane, whatever you want to call it?
Could you repeat that? I couldn't understand.
Are you from this plane or demi-plane or whatever this place is called?
I think he's asking if you're a native of the pirate land.
Oh.
Well, I'm also asking if he's a native of Alsgrad itself.
Well, he wouldn't answer to the Asgard thing. He'd go, "No, I'm not from the pirate lands. No. Nah, I was just visiting. They have fun. They have the best alcohol in all the lands."
It tastes like shit. What do you mean?
They do?
You've tasted the grog. It wasn't great.
It tasted like a giant bucket of every kind of alcohol they could get their hands on.
It's basically paint thinner.
Do you want some real alcohol, Hiram?
No, I'm good right now. I don't usually drink after a fight. Usually I drink before the fight.
I don't drink and fly.
That's fair. Puts away alcohol but just starts nomming on a fish head.
You nom on a crocodile plush? Where'd you get the crocodile plush from?
Barnsley's character gave it to Mooney last session as an apology for breaking his owlbear plush.
Oh, okay.
Nom.
Alright then.
What we do now, we dig for treasure, get fancy item, sniff stuff.
Steal something.
I don't mind going for the treasure first. If it means I get to go on the sand, if it means I get to be on the sand, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do we want to steal a treasure map or just wander?
We could kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
True.
Hey, what's that tongue?
Which tongue? What tongue?
You got 2.
Both of your tongues.
Oh, only 1 said it. Yeah, only 1 said it.
Alright. So yes, you're gonna go into town and try to find a treasure map for sale. Are you going to find a pirate who's not paying attention and try to pickpocket one? Do you want to steal a map from the shop? Or what do you want to do?
Well, the ones on sale won't be very good, because it's likely if it's already on sale, then it's already been nabbed. So we probably should just steal from someone.
Interesting theory.
I like your idea, Mooney.
Mooney's idea is also take one from a pirate. Okay. Now you just happen to be in a pirate bar. Which one of these fine folks do you think has a treasure map on them?
Normally, it would be a captain.
Yeah. You want to try and steal from one of the captains? Bearing in mind they're all sitting together and probably have each other's backs.
Mooney walks over to the captains and begins sniffing them.
Oi! Get out of it!
Sniff, 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 sniff. Do I smell a map?
What? What does a map smell like, Mooney?
Like paper, I'm assuming.
Alright, make a perception check.
Okay, and Mooney's perception
Get this thing off me!
is a +6.
That's what I've been saying.
There ain't no treats for you in there. Whose
We're sorry.
Whose dog is this anyway?
14. Do I smell a map?
No.
Okay, I smell the one next to him. Sniff, 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 sniff.
Mooney,
Raw.
you're gonna get stabbed at this rate.
That's okay.
He can talk.
Mooney can talk. Mooney was talking over there. Sniff, sniff.
Will you leave my pockets alone? It's rude to be sniffing some other person's pockets.
But Mooney wants treats. Sniff, sniff, sniff,
We-
sniff.
Why don't you sniff around in the kitchen then? That would make more sense, surely.
But Mooney smells treats on one of you. Sniff, 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 sniff,
Wait,
sniff.
down.
Who has good sleight of hand?
I've got a pretty decent sleight of hand.
I do got this bone. Is that what you want in?
Does Mooney look like Wolf?
No, I'm not sure what you look like. You look like a bear in a wasp costume.
Mooney is bear. Mooney is also wasp.
Right. Well, where's gonna be going now? If somebody would claim this talking wasp bear, we'd appreciate it.
You're sitting on the ground, right?
They were sat behind a table, and now they're getting up from the table and trying to get away from Mooney.
Yeah. Wanna walk and I'll act like I'm trying to get between Mooney, pressing myself between Mooney's nose and them. And during that, I want to try to sleight of hand to check their pockets.
All right. Roll it.
Can I get advantage from Mooney helping with the distraction?
No, in fact, well, you have advantage, but you also have disadvantage because there's 3 of them.
Okay, sounds good. Let's see, do I got anything?
You got this, Zane.
16. Oi! Get your hand out of there. At least buy me a drink first. He says, winking. Good try, but you need more practice.
Shoot. Well, normally I'm not working with a bear.
We're very sorry. We're just trying to look for treasure. Elizabeth will use detect thoughts on one of the pirates.
Well, I don't have my treasure on me, of course. As he's talking about it and thinking about it, you will see a clear image in his mind of his treasure under some floorboards in his own house.
Look deeper to find his address.
He's gonna know you're looking in his mind if you look deeper. You sure?
Okay, then I will stop.
Hammer time. Okay.
Well, I can see you later and stuff.
Right. Well, good luck with becoming pirates and all, and maybe think about putting that one on a leash or something.
Sniff, sniff,
You
sniff.
can
Can I sleight of paw, see if I can nick something?
You're a bear! But yeah, attempt to sleight of hand and bear in mind the disadvantage. Fuck.
I
yeah.
rolled a 7.
You nearly tore my pants off!
Treats!
Sorry?
But Mooney wants treats, and you need...
I already offered you the bone.
I'm gonna try something.
I think bears prefer fish. Oh.
Fish!
Right. I think... Don't you have some fish? Well, yeah, I've got this big old haddock. Will that do? And he pulls a like 2 foot long fish out of his pocket.
Mooney is instantly trying to reach for it. You have another chance to nick something, take it.
You could easily reach this fish. You are bigger than him.
Nom.
I think he's got pants of holding right now.
Yes, he's got pants of holding. Yeah. Zip kind I have. But anyway.
Out of character, I don't think there's anything I could nick from him that would tell us his.
No. But you might be able to lift his keys. But you don't even know what Elizabeth
exactly. Yeah, I don't know what Elizabeth's doing, but he also knows that once you try, they're going to be more focused. So he'd give up at this point on trying to.
Yeah, they know you're trying shit. They're not gonna let it slide for much longer. But anyway, so armed with the knowledge that there is a house in town that belongs to one of the pirate captains that has a hidden floorboard with some treasure underneath it. Now, what you need to be wondering is whether this counts as treasure hunting or stealing if you acquire that treasure.
I mean, what pirate doesn't have a...
I'm sorry, what?
Go ahead.
No, you, Rob.
I'd say it's both, because if it's in a treasure chest, it's treasure, but we're stealing it from him.
Also, what pirate doesn't have a treasure map in his treasure?
Why would you have...
They have to have their next goal in mind.
All right, interesting theory. Let's see if it's true. But first, you've got to try and figure out... Well, first of all, Elizabeth has got to tell the rest of you what she knows. Preferably out of earshot of the captains.
Yep, I'll use telepathy.
Okay. And then you've got to try and find this house.
I will turn to him and say that he must live in quite the prominent house to own a shop like this.
I don't own the scum bucket. We just drink here. Belongs to the chef.
Well, still, someone of your stature must have a nice house.
Well, yeah. What's it to you?
Just
Yeah.
nice to see someone can climb through the ranks of piracy to actually, own their own home. And
Oh, aye.
I'm going to telepathically try and tell Elizabeth to probe his mind to see if he's, thinking about his house.
I think the text odds might still be up.
Yeah. So if you're looking, you would see that his house is actually one of his old ships that he ran aground a little down the coast. He just lives there now. He's decorated it and converted it a little bit, so it's got like a front door and multiple rooms, and but it's his old ship.
Okay. I'll telepathically speak to Frostburst. I got the information. Well, it's been nice talking to you, fine gentlemen. We shall be off.
Well, I was wondering what the smell was.
What smell?
You said you'll be off. Past its best. When the milk is done.
Allison's is very innocent.
I'm pretty
I
sure.
know what. I understand he meant fluffing.
Sorry?
Another name for farting? Fluffing?
No, fluffing is not farting. But you said you were going to be off, which usually means that something is past its best. So if the milk has gone off, it smells and it tastes sour, right? But,
I've never heard off.
Elizabeth hears this from Anthony. She's going to
what do you call it?
When people say off, at least in my area, it means getting off.
But yeah, that's also an English thing. But if something, if like a food thing is off, then it's gone off. It's gone past its due date.
Yeah, when the joke is, I was wondering what the smell was. It's a reference to the food expiring. But anyway, hey, I know you'd be making dirty jokes, but sorry. Anyway, so you now know that there is a shipwreck on the beach, a beached vessel, ship that's run aground, that's been converted into a house, and that's where this particular captain lives. Do you want to immediately go check it out, or do you want to make any kind of preparations for this?
I mean, I'll look at the crew and be like, I can get into places rather easily if you want to go straight there.
Well, there's quite a few of us that can't do that very well. Some of us aren't the most sneaky, so we probably do need to prepare for the less sneaky people.
So what do you have in mind?
I'm sneaky-ish.
Sneaky-ish.
I'm not the best at being sneaky, but at least I don't have heavy plate armor wearing me down.
Sneaky light.
Yeah, that's right. He's got mithril. He doesn't have disadvantage on stealth checks.
Is your player
Just
is your player speaking about our in-game mechanics?
No, that was out of character. I should have specified that.
Is your characters?
I mean, why do we need to be sneaky? It's just a house, and we know where the owner is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I
but
agree.
there's
We
also
should
a
go
lot
with-
we don't know.
What's the worst that's going to happen? We're going to fight a bunch of pansy pirates again?
Traps.
Who traps their own house?
Really?
There are a few people who are very cautious.
Yeah. I was gonna say my telepathy actually does work if the target is like it can only hold a connection like for a few hours from miles away.
Yeah. Okay.
So we could split up into two teams. One team is just being lookout, and the other team is stealthing into the house.
The first team is doing what now?
Keeping lookout.
Keeping lookout. Okay.
Like if we're able to like get to the guy's house before he does.
Yeah, well, he's still drinking with his buddies in the tavern, so he doesn't seem to be in any hurry to get home, especially now he's not getting sniffed at.
Okay, does anyone else have any opinions on what we should do?
I don't mind the lookout idea.
The lookout idea is fine, but who's going in?
Well, Kerem volunteered.
Yeah.
I'll go in as well.
I've got a high stealth and a way to pick any lock, so.
I might need to go as well since I actually know the location of said.
Once you, yeah, you know where the treasure actually is hidden. Yeah. Yeah.
Mooney would probably be a decent lookout, being he can turn into other animals. He can act like a seagull or a mouse or something.
Indeed.
I could just be a rat and just be in the shadows.
Okay. So, with
About Amanda and Rob, what do you want to do?
Our two best fighters should definitely be a lookout.
I'm perfectly fine with just walking in the front door.
Honey, I'm home.
To be fair, we might not even need to stealth out.
Of the Batman movie, or Batman Returns, I should say.
Yes. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm not married. Okay. So, are you all heading to the beach, led by Elizabeth, to try and find this crashed boat?
Yes.
Sounds about right.
I assume so.
Okay.
Okay. Hi ho. Does so yeah, as you are heading down the beach, Make a survival check, please, Elizabeth, to see if you can see any landmarks from his memories that you recognize.
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah. No problem at all. You confidently walk down the beach, absolutely sure where you'll find it, and sure enough, around the next rocky outcropping, you see this ship converted into a house. There are there is some crude fencing made from like driftwood and damaged rowboats, as well as some signs. There's so there's one sign on the gate that says, "Please keep gate closed." And then for some reason, Lucille. You see another sign that says, "Beware scurvy sea dogs."
Beware scurvy what?
Beware scurvy sea dogs.
Okay.
What do you guys?
Is there another sign, or is that it?
You see the two signs, one that says "Please close gate, Lucille," and another sign that says "Beware scurvy sea dog."
So I'm going to insight that.
Which one?
I guess the two signs together.
Okay. Roll it.
Roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it.
10. They're kind of weird and whimsical, but yeah, they're just odd. Elizabeth, however, realizes that there probably is so another word for sea dog is a seal or a sea lion, for that matter. Scurvy implies it's probably actually got scurvy, which, so it's got a diseased bite, and this seal is clearly loose, judging by the other sign, and yeah.
That's adorable. This pirate has like a guard dog that is a seal.
I thought you were saying sign Lucille, not loose seal.
Loose seal. Well, his spelling's not great.
Oh, it has... This seal also might need an orange.
The seal might need an orange. Yeah.
Yes, maybe a few.
Might need.
Actually, do seals eat oranges?
Probably not. That's probably why it's got scurvy.
That biologically makes no sense.
Anyway.
You find vitamins.
So, sure enough, as you are lurking around the gate, deciding what to do, you hear "Arr, arr, arr," and a rather large sea lion begins galumphing down the beach towards you.
I am going to pull out some of my meat rations.
Rar.
Seals eat fish, not meat.
There's not much difference between the two.
I doubt I'll have any fish jerky on me. don't know if there would be a way to put fish into like rations like that other than salting it heavily.
Yeah, but I don't think a lot of animals can handle a lot heavily salted foods.
They're sea animals. All of their food is heavily salted.
Yeah, well, there's a
Anthony.
difference between...
Yes.
Spell.
Spell? What spell?
Spell.
Oh, speak with animals. Okay, cool. You gain the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts for the duration. Alright. So this sea lion that's coming, using the same word because it was funny, galumphing towards you, is actually, to your ears, Bloodgum, saying, "Friends! Friends! Friends!"
Only if you don't tackle us.
Oh, I like to tackle new friends.
Tackle the big one then.
Yay! But at the moment the gate's still closed, so it's just anxiously barking back.
I'll open the
Okay.
I'll open the gate so it can tackle Frostwalker.
What are you doing?
No! It lunges at Mooney. It's gonna tackle Mooney.
Fine with that. Mooney tackles back. Friend?
Friend?
Yes, friend.
Friend?
Yeah,
Friend?
yes, friend.
Friend?
Calm down.
Mooney will distract the seal. You steal stuff. Mooney will be casting Lesser Restoration on this thing.
To cure of its scurvy.
Yeah.
Friend?
Friend!
Well, you don't hear him say friend. You hear him going, "Art! Art!"
Mooney's just roaring back. I don't think Mooney needs to understand seal language to understand. Friend. Rar.
Art!
Rar.
Art!
Rar.
I'm gonna look at. I'm gonna look at Elizabeth and motion towards the house. Like, do we go?
Let's go.
Yeah, Elizabeth like speaks in your head saying, "Yeah, let's go."
Okay. Well, that was fun.
I'm glad Rangers get that spell.
Yes.
To whoever has conjure animals up, Mooney's just going, friend, play. Because he's roaring at the moment. So play.
Yes. So there's 7 of you.
Sadly, I don't think I have conjure.
You don't have conjure animals?
I think they meant speak with animals, not conjure.
Someone had speak with animals up, so...
Yes.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. I think Bloodgarn by now has kind of figured Mooney out and doesn't necessarily need speak with animals. I did not take conjure animals as an active spell. But speak with animals, yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna have the Drake babysit those two.
Rar. Rar.
Rar.
Arg. All right. So, Who's sneaking towards the house?
I am.
Those of you who are sneaking towards the house rather than hanging back with the bear and the seal and making sure that the two of them don't get too boisterous. Would you, could those of you who are sneaking towards the house roll stealth, please?
Can I cast? Let me double check something. It's not concentration. Pass without trace.
Okay, that's going to give everybody a plus 10.
In addition to their normal bonus.
Sounds good.
Nice.
That's just good.
Oh, yeah.
Knife. Okay. So, as you all sneaky. Yeah, I got that. Toward the house. Sounds like there's a bit of a party going on. You hear the coquettish giggle of a woman and the gruntings and lecherous utterances of about, by the sounds of it, 9 men.
Oh.
This poor ship captain.
This crew really doesn't like this captain.
So, what do you want to do?
This is hopefully for memes.
Detect poison and disease. Oh my.
Oh
no. You detect a few more instances of scurvy, some crabs, and a teensy bit of gonorrhea.
He's. Oh God. Okay, I was not expecting that. I was expecting something, but not that. He's gonna try and figure out how to tell everyone without.
Are you still part of Elizabeth's telepathic network?
Yeah. He's probably just taking turns listening, talking to people.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, telepathically, you become aware of what Bloodgar has detected.
Bloodgar, I did not need to know that.
I have some crazy ideas to show it's not nice to be unfaithful.
I mean, my Drake can tear this place down. I'm almost certain.
No. I don't want to destroy this place. I want to scare these people.
You hear Kiram gasp at the word scaring. Deep. Scare?
Scare.
I can do a good job of scaring.
What type of scaring?
Does anyone have an illusion spell?
I've got a few.
Yes.
Can you illusion up a yucklol at their door?
Wow.
What?
A yucklol?
A yucklol.
Or a walker to scare them.
It is a yellow slime demon that can transform into a spider or a drow.
I'm gonna be real with you. Whenever I create something, it comes to life.
Okay, so not a shadow walker then.
What did you say?
She said that anything she creates comes to life, so I said not a shadow walker, and I'm definitely not going to mention what my original idea was.
A Nutjug?
A false hydra.
Oh no.
Oh.
No.
No.
None of you,
No.
For one,
No.
none of you have ever seen one, and if you had, you wouldn't remember that you'd seen one.
Yeah, no, it'd be purely an out-of-character thing to suggest.
Yes.
Yeah, Allison's not gonna let me do that.
And my illusion isn't big enough to do any creature.
In my mind, I was thinking of just using, like, my telepathy and also telekinesis to, like, make it look like ghost stuff is happening.
Out of character, I can inflict the fear condition.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah.
Oh, scared.
I don't know how to explain that in character, but I can do that. Yeah. Jesus Christ Almighty! What the hell?
They're singing.
That's. I don't even want to hear that ever.
You know you got that sea shanty stuck in your head now.
Yes, I do, and I hate you for this.
That's okay. Sea shanties are awesome.
No, not this one.
Like a sea shanty rhythm that would fit that wording.
Yeah, I was referring to a specific song. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And it's, you know,
Yeah.
Dead Man's Chest is the original lyric.
Oh.
I don't remember what the equivalent of the first bit is, but, you know.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Same rhythm. Anyway.
Who's we?
We're going to hell.
Who's we?
Given the option, yeah, if there is an afterlife, heaven sounds boring, honestly.
Okay, that's sad. Okay.
Fair point.
15 men on a dead man's chest. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. Yeah.
Oh.
That's the
Okay.
original song.
How about you just put it in everyone's mind that she has every disease under the rainbow?
Okay, I will guilt trip. I will make this woman feel very guilty. How are you going
to do that?
You could another pirate captain. Make a second one of him.
You could illusion the pirate captain returning and catching her in the act.
Yeah. And her magic thing come into reality.
Then there would be two of them.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
Okay. Elizabeth will, I guess, focus her telepathy onto this woman and then, like, I guess, start, like, Elizabeth changes her voice, like, to make it sound like she's talking to make it feel like her consciousness is speaking to herself, but, like, just trying to guilt trip her for basically being an unfaithful witch.
Uh-huh. It just makes her hornier. Sorry.
I was talking about the guys. Tell the guys she has every disease under the book. One of them is sure to stop.
Now I'm going to be mean. I'm just going to just start doing a bunch of minor illusion and just making rats appear in the house.
You're gonna minor illusion a swarm of rats. Cool.
Yes.
Nice.
And have it have it fall on top of, have it be like the rats, like a swarm of rats just like appear out of the sky and just fall on top of them.
Do me a favor and make an Arcana check. I want to see how much power you gather into this. How real you make it. Alright. Yeah, swarm of rats. If you'd rolled higher, a few points higher, they would have been plague rats. But anyway.
Oh!
So. Go on.
I'll say, Kiram, if you want to do your fear ability, you can do it now.
The rats begin getting into places they shouldn't be and biting tender parts of and just causing a ruckus in the bedroom, which of course ends the festivities, resulting in the men running around, mostly still naked, picking up their weapons, and trying to chop the rats into bits with axes and cutlasses and stuff.
Yeah. Kiram's gonna go, I don't know if I want to go in there now.
Shooting at them with flintlocks, while the woman is screaming, "No, it's there, go get it, it's right there, ah, there's another one!" You know. That one's not a rat, that's my merkin.
I mean, you got the issue done. I give you props, but did it have to be like that?
Yes.
I was expecting they would have scattered.
You hear some shots go off, and the woman, "Are you crazy? You're gonna kill one of your friends!" "I got the rat." "Oh shit, no, I didn't get the rat." "Why are you shooting again? You're gonna make her mess. You're blowing holes in my bedroom."
I didn't realize you said it was in the floorboard, so technically we could just dig under the house.
Yeah, but under the floorboards of which room, do you think?
Fair enough.
I think we should just wait it out to see what they do. You could just keep putting more rats in there if you are feeling truly evil.
Yeah, you could just keep spamming minor illusion.
With the swarm of rats.
Every 6 seconds.
Okay, next time I'm gonna do crabs.
You shot my foot!
I'll do some more minor illusions. Okay, if this doesn't work, I'm gonna have to go to major illusion.
Why are there crabs in here now?
20.
Oh my.
Sorry, I've been trying to get it treated. No actual crabs, you idiot! Oh. Dinner's ready. I'm not eating some crabs that came into my bedroom. More for the rest of us.
You know what? Is there a window I can look through to the bedroom?
There's a porthole.
porthole. To make this worse, I'm going to cast fog cloud into the center of the room. So they have
no.
I don't have
No,
darkness.
Frostwalker. No, Frostwalker, we are not smiting.
Just smite them all.
No, not the cuck window.
Hey, that one, you can't blame this one on me. It doesn't smell. What is it? Is that?
Are any of the rats close enough that they'd be able to hear me if I said something to them?
Probably.
Target
Rob,
the
that gives
guys.
me I was gonna say Frost Walker. That gives me an idea. We could dress you up as like a police officer.
One of the rats will say very calmly and eloquently, "We are burrowing animals. When we see something that looks like a hole, especially if we're scared, we try our utmost to climb into it."
Wording, but go for it.
So yes. Oh, did we?
Who did we lose?
Okay.
Oh, so
For a minute there, I thought I'd repulsed somebody enough for them to drop out of the call.
You were left to try harder than that.
All right. So, there are several more shots going off, and axes, and fewer and fewer voices in the fog. You do hear one voice that goes, "Oh, I think I broke through the floor. Hey, there's a chest!" And then... and you don't hear his voice anymore.
That's my cue to run in.
Okay. Are you going to go through the front door? Are you going to go clear through the wall like fucking Kool-Aid Man? What are you going to do?
I recommend.
You
Kool-Aid Man would be the funniest.
Sorry?
You just had to mention going through the wall.
Yeah, it's always a possibility. Gonna need a strength check, though.
Could my Drake smash a hole in the wall?
They could try, but then that would ruin Frostwalker's opportunity.
Fair enough. Fair enough. If his doesn't work, the Drake is doing it.
So you're gonna let Frostwalker soften it up, and then
oh
yeah, you run full tilt at the side of the ship, bounce off, fall prone.
You're not having any luck today, Rob. This is the second nat one in a row.
And I'm pretty sure my third or fourth one today already.
What was that? Says the woman's voice inside. It sounded like something hit the side of the house.
Did you say check or save?
Athletics check. It is a feat of brute strength to smash through the wall.
Nice.
Nope. Your Drake looks dazed and does not smash through the wall. Oh, there it was again. Go check outside. Okay. Let me just grab my pants. No, just go fucking check! A rather large and naked man, well, big for a medium-sized human, lugging an axe, comes out the front door and looks around. Initiative time, maybe?
Okay.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be interesting.
Where's my pen? There it is.
I mean, is Mooney still faffing around with the seal?
Yeah, you're still playing with the seal.
We still are
Okay.
connected with via telepathy, right?
I don't think they... I think they were just barking and roaring at each other and...
No,
Have
but,
a-
Aggressively playing.
having a-
Mooney's and slashing.
having a jolly good time.
The 26th then.
What?
but
Got a 20.
you're still part of like the neural network or whatever, the telepathy
Well,
network.
I don't
right?
think I don't think it's a telepathic network. I think she can choose a single person to communicate with telepathically, one at a time.
I'm gonna shout to the seal, hey, these guys in here aren't friends.
No friends. I've got to save the missus. Arr, 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 arr. And he starts running.
At what, 5 feet?
Mooney follows. Roar, 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 roar.
Okay. So, roll initiative.
Yeah, it's a soul knife rogue.
So the highest so far is Karen. Crowman. Followed by...
Oh, no.
What?
Sorry to interrupt. Can you guys hear me clear?
Can you guys what now?
You're very well.
Nope.
Yeah, you're muffled.
Very muffled. I was teating my headphones? Oh,
Testing.
I thought, what the heck is teating? It sounds fun. I want to get teated. 5 up to 22. Yeah, fuck it though. You also want to get teated. Okay. We've got... Oh, I see. Total 120. And Elizabeth on 20.
I forgot to roll mine. Give me a second.
Go for it.
Can I also have a hug?
You've already gotten a freaking hug from a loose seal.
You can have half the hug.
Half a hug.
I'll accept.
Also 120. So yeah, you'd actually go between Total and Elizabeth. And then it would be the dude. The naked man. And finally Frostwalker. Let's make it naked dudes, because you don't know. There's probably going to be more coming out. Karam! Let's get this party started. What do you want to do?
Yeah, let's get this party started. As a bonus action, I'm going to activate my Form of Dread.
Okay. And
How much?
the dude you can see needs to make a wisdom save, yes?
I believe it's when I attack them that they make the wisdom save.
Okay.
Yeah, when I hit them. But first, how much temporary HP? I got 3 temporary HP.
Yeah. Okay.
And then I'm going to run up and punch them claw them 3 times. And because I am
Fly.
it's dark outside, I should have advantage because of umbral sight.
Yep.
Let's see.
Yep. That's all 3 hitting, one of which is a crit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Four, 6. 32 magical slashing.
Wow. He's immediately bloody.
And I need a wisdom saving throw? He fails, so he's frightened of me as I fly up 30 feet into the air. And that's
what the fuck was that thing? Blood gun. Blood gum. Spartan. The death of the boogeyman. Yeah.
Dang it!
All right. Let's be smart. Citra Google. Summon Fae. Oh, that's the 2024 version. We don't want the 2024 version. Do you want Summon Fae or Conjure Fae? Oh, it is Summon Fae.
Summon Fae.
Okay. E. Boosh. All of it. Including the stat block you need.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Monopoly.
And it's. And it's fuming.
Yeah.
You're gonna go for the fuming spirit. Okay.
Yes.
So spirit has advantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its turn. Okay.
Does this go on my turn as a bonus action?
So on a bonus action, it phase steps and has advantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its turn. So it can bamf directly into melee with the naked man, and then make one attack unless you cast it at 4th level.
I only have 3rd level right now.
Okay, so yeah, one attack with its Fey Blade, but you have advantage And the modifier is the same as your spell attack modifier. So it's a +5. D20 +5 with advantage. What?
Oh.
22, that's a hit. So now it does 2d6 +6 force damage on the dude. $11. Guess what?
Keep up.
It's down.
He's down. Violet. The guy that came out to see what was up has been knocked unconscious, but there are more people to fight inside. Are you charging in? Or does Violet want to try and blast a hole in the side of the building with their breath weapon? Amanda. Violet Night Song, give me your answer, please. Sorry, it was mumming. Okay, time to smash. Not right now, we're playing a game.
Bad DM.
But big monster. Funny. Alright, so do you want to charge in and attack people with all of your attacks? Or do you want to try and take a shortcut through the wall the same way that Frostwalker failed to do? But you have the advantage of a breath weapon attack, so maybe you can soften up the wall first. You want to go, oh yeah? Alright. So, is it still 2d10? Let me double check that.
I tried another setting. Is this better?
It depends. If you want us to actually hear you, no, it's not better. Going through the wall. So, just double check. Dragon board.
Dragon to use what?
No. Breath weapon. So it's okay. Yeah, it's still 2d10. It'll go to 3d10 when you get to 11th level. So yeah, just roll. Go ahead. 1970s called. They want their mic back. Go ahead and roll 2d10 force damage because the side of the ship cannot avoid it. Please, Amanda, 2d10. Please. Two d10. You need to roll one more of those. Okay, so you've done 16 points of damage as you were running at the wall with your breath attack. Now I also want you to make an athletics check with advantage, because I'm assuming you'd be raging. Roll a d20 plus 7 with advantage, please. And weakening the wall first did lower the DC. it's ranging. Yeah. D20 plus 7 with advantage.
It was a D20
Plus 7.
plus 7 with advantage.
Yes, and we can actually hear you now, which is awesome.
Yeah, I just took out the headset. It's being pain in the butt more than helpful.
Yes! So, you smash right into the bedroom. See the woman still on the bed, startled, and several other naked dudes in the room. One of them is nursing a shot foot. Another seems to have taken an axe wound to the arm. But, yeah. Unfortunately, that was all of your actions. Total. There's now a hole in the room. That was epic, Amanda. Well done.
Well done. Very good. Yippee.
Yep.
Total's probably going to run as a rat.
Run in as a rat.
Yeah.
And just get lost among the other rats. Except this one's got 2 heads. Yep.
Basically. And just gonna tackle feet. He's probably gonna scurry over to where.
He's just gonna bite naked feet.
Well, no, I don't want to turn him into were rats.
Oh, why not? That'd be funny.
Maybe they'd also have 2 heads.
If you do that, the rats could burrow into them without killing them.
Oh my!
Let's cause a were rat. Let's do what? Instead of a werewolf thing, let's make it were rat. Hell yeah! I'm gonna bite of you.
All right, roll to hit.
I make 2 bites.
Sure.
Perfect. It's the.
You do have 2 mouths after all.
Indeedy.
Why did you only roll for 1 attack? Okay.
There you go. Sorry, I had to just chat to someone.
Okay, so you got distracted. All right.
Yeah.
Both of those hit because naked. This guy didn't even keep his socks on.
So that is 2d4. It's a separate. I'll say it's the same person.
Yeah. You bit his foot twice.
Plus strength mod plus 3.
Which means he's got to make 2 con saves against this.
Indeed.
8 points of damage. If the bite doesn't work. He's hardy. What's your DC? Do you remember?
I really should have it written down, but 8 plus proc, 8 plus 12 plus 3, so 15.
Okay, so he fails twice. So he's a were-rat now.
Hell yeah. I can't really do much else on my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I can. Yeah, I think actually that's all I can do.
Mooney!
Mooney charges in, followed by a seal.
Yeah, he's a little slower than you.
Rawr!
So are you going to just attack the first dude, or are you going to jump onto the bed and maul the woman? What do you want to do?
I'll attack the dude.
The first dude you can see.
Yes. can I cast the shillelagh?
Sure. Are you going to be using your stick then?
Yes.
Okay. You cast shillelagh on your stick and start hitting them with the stick instead of using your claws.
Yeah. The bear charges in, pulls out his stick, and whacks the nearest one.
Okay, which makes it a magical attack. It's actually a +6. Yay, back!
Sorry, my grandma called to let me know there is no power at my house.
Okay.
20. Why is there no power at your house?
I don't know. I gotta go find that out.
Do you have to? Do you
I
have,
don't
a,
even.
do you have a pay-as-you-go
I don't-
meter?
I don't even live there yet, and I'm already having issues. This is bullcrap.
Oh dear. It's a d20 +6, by the way, so that would be a 16. But that still hits, because he's naked. And it is magical damage, 1d8 +2.
1d8 +2. Okay. Does it not do the multiple d8s?
Okay, let me double check shillelagh.
The cantrip.
You haven't updated your character sheet, so... why am I googling cantrip? Fucking... Nah. Shillelagh. I'm stupid. Stop it. Stop being the stupid.
Shlil.
Well, I spelled spell wrong. There we go. It is a cantrip. It does not get stronger as you get stronger.
Okay. Imbued with power for the duration. It goes.
Yeah, so it's a D8 and it's magical, and you get to add your wisdom modifier. So it's a D8 +2. So that's 9 points. Sorry?
I check the wisdoms. Yeah, it's
+2.
plus.
I have your character sheet. I see it. So yes, you do the whacks.
The Mooney does the wax.
Do you only have one attack, or do you have more than one?
Shillelagh is a bonus
action. Yeah. So all the bonus all the shillelagh spell does is charge up your stick. You can then use your stick as an action to attack, and if you have an extra attack, you can do it. Do you have an extra attack?
No, but I am considering taking levels in things that do, so this can benefit me in the future.
Yes. Okay. Elizabeth.
Okay.
The house is
How many
open.
copies do I? House is open. Do I see the treasure chest?
Not at the moment, because it's still under the floorboards and you're not in the house yet. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Like the floor above it has been broken, but you can't see it from the angle that you're standing on. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey guys, are we gonna kill these gentlemen, or?
You don't have to kill us. We'll just go. We'll just take our stuff and go. We can. You're not going to tell the captain, are you?
I mean, I'm pretty sure I saw him was coming right behind us. So you guys better be leaving now.
Do you want to roll deception?
Yep.
Go for it.
Hell yeah.
Deception.
Deception is a d20 +4.
Okay.
14. Alright. Well, as a collective, they have an average of 10 for their insight. So, on their turn, they are going to be scrabbling for their clothes and running like yellow bellies.
Okay. Can Elizabeth also give the wife the stink eye?
Yes, of course, you can give the wife the stink eye. In fact, I'm going to be stuck on the road for a bit. Okay. So does that mean you're not going to be able to play, Zane? Or are you going to...
Oh, I can play. I'm stuck on this road.
Oh, okay. Is it a country road?
And do you go home?
It does take me home, but I'm stuck. A deer in front of me.
I don't remember that lyric. Anyway. So the naked dudes, like I said, they're going to be using their actions to gather up their stuff and dash out of there. In fact, they seem to move really quickly when they want to. However, they will be moving past all of you. So each of you can choose to make an opportunity attack if you wish.
I'm in the sky, otherwise I would.
You're in the what?
I think the Fae will.
You think the Fae will? Frostwalker, you're still prone at the moment, so if you do choose to make an opportunity attack, it would be at disadvantage. But if you succeed, you're going to knock them prone too, because I imagine you've been hacking at their ankles.
20.
Oh, shit. Okay. That's a hit, that's a hit, that's a hit. That's a hit.
It's 2d6 plus 6.
Sorry, what?
Plus 3 spell. Plus 1d6 force damage. Okay. So, yes.
11, 12, 9.
And a con save, please.
Oh, I'm assuming you'd be going for the same guy you already bit, but okay. Because he'd be the closest. Okay. 15.
That passes.
Yeah.
Means it beats it.
Okay. Yep, 8 points of damage. And anybody else? Would Violet be making an opportunity attack as the naked dudes try to leave?
I would love to.
Go on then, please. It would be a D20 plus 9 if you are using your blood axe, which I recommend you do. Oh, hell yeah, that hits. And a D12 plus 8. Ooh, plus an extra 1d6. Could you roll another 1d6? Okay, so that's 15. Sweet. Anybody?
My bad. My kid came to say hi to me and I got distracted and then I was like, crap, what was it?
Maya-hee.
Maya.
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 Did Elizabeth take a swing?
No, she's just still giving the wife the stink eye.
Okay. Fair enough. Okay. So, yeah, since they are moving, dashing, and bonus action dashing, because they've got a little ability called aggressive, they're moving 90 feet. Except for the one that got knocked prone by Frostwalker. It is Frostwalker's turn now. So you're on the ground and you have a dude within 5 feet of you who is also on the ground. Would you like to stand up and hit him, giving you advantage?
Very much so.
Go for it. Or do you want to go straight for the wife, who is clearly a harlot and needs to be punished?
No, I'll see what Elizabeth does with her first.
All right. Both hit. I imagine him trying to fend off your attack with his ball of clothes.
That looks pathetic.
How much damage do you do, Frostwalker? 31. And yeah. So that's 42. And he down. Yeah, your black razor cleaves right through his clothing and takes him out. The wife is gonna look pissed. She is going to pick up a long two-pronged spear from besides the bed. Abidant, yes. And looking angrily, you see a deep purple glow form around the two prongs and solidify into 3 concentrated foci of energy, and then she proceeds to spit all 3 of these purple orbs in the direction of Elizabeth.
Okay. What happens?
18, 29, and 26. Do they all hit?
The 19 does not, but the rest does.
The 29 and the 26 do. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, that would be 1d6. Sorry. 2 in a minute, so it's 2d6 plus 10 piercing somehow, and then 8d8 of necrotic damage. So that's 59 points of damage altogether, Elizabeth.
She's down.
Oh shit. Yeah. How were you I thought. Okay. Did you not heal for
The last combat, we didn't have like a long or short rest.
Yeah, that's true. He didn't rest at all. There could have been. You could have had a short rest in between because it would have taken a while. But yeah, we didn't roll for it. So, yeah, I kind of feel bad telling you this, but 47 points of that is necrotic. How many hit points did you actually have?
I had like 58 of HP.
Phew. Okay, so you're not dead, you're just unconscious. Awesome.
Yeah, you only got me about 2.
Okay. Sweet.
So I guess so Elizabeth just flops on the ground.
Mm-hmm. And just for good measure, she summons a spectral dagger which floats around herself. And she's clearly intending to hit anybody with that dagger that gets too close. Kerem,
Hi.
what do you want to do?
Seeing everyone rush out, he goes into the building like, what's going on? Oh, that's what's going on.
That is the worst squib I've ever seen on that game. That's ridiculous. Anyway, go on. Sorry.
And he launches forward, seeing the unconscious Elizabeth. And he strikes out 4 times. I don't have any healing.
Alright, so you just fly at an enemy and start punching, yes?
Yeah.
Which enemy?
The queen, not the queen.
The
female woman that did that.
The female woman?
I thought you said it was the lady who did that.
Yes. I just thought it was. I was just amused by the fact you specified that the woman was female.
Yeah. Yeah, just have to specify.
Yes, the captain's wife. Go ahead. Go ahead and punch the fuck out of her. She deserves it. Yeah, all of those get through. How much damage do you do?
6 plus. 29 points of magical slashing.
Ooh.
I'd like her to make a con save and a wisdom save as I stunning strike.
That's the con save. 22.
That passes.
Wisdom. That's a 14.
That fails. So she's frightened of me.
She's immune.
She's immune. Okay, and then noticing she's still standing and she's not stunned and she's not frightened, he books it out.
This bitch is a fucking sociopath.
Yep. He's like, why aren't you scared? Shit, runs.
I used to catch crows out of the air and tear their feathers off. And yeah, it is Bloodguard.
Okay, didn't expect this. Is summon fair concentration?
Yes. Lasts for up to an hour as long as you're still concentrating. So unless you took damage and failed the con save, You still have your Fey Spirit.
Yeah. I'm just looking at something else real quick.
Is that Kerem's response to her screaming that she'll catch you and tear your feathers off, that you say you can outrun God?
Yeah.
Hunter's Mark! That is also concentration, so your Fey would go...
The Fey Spirit poofs.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
We're just gonna keep it at a first level spell slot.
Whenever you hit it with a weapon attack. So if you've got multiple attacks... and you do. What weapon are you using against her?
My bow.
Uh-huh. 2 iterations of d20 plus 6. Yeah, they'll both hit. She is naked after all.
And it's only 1 total, right?
What do you mean?
So it's only 1 extra d6, right?
No, it says until the spell ends, you deal an extra 1d6 damage to the target.
Oh, it's per it.
Whenever you
Right.
hit with a weapon attack.
Okay, so
So you've made 2 hits with your weapon attack. So that's going to be basically
4d6 total.
4d6 plus 3, yeah. Why is your longbow only a d6? Sure. But anyway, go for it. Just check that. It's a d8. It should be a d8 for a longbow, unless it's a short bow instead. So.
Oh no, it's a longbow.
So that should actually have been 2d8 plus
2d8.
2d8 plus 2d6.
Do you want me to roll that instead?
Plus 6. Yes, please. Do it right. 2d8 plus 2d6 plus 6. Because you add the modifier to both. Wait. No, it would be plus 4. Because it's your dexterity, not your strength. Yeah. So... 2d8 plus 2d6
It didn't
plus 4.
go off. What did I do wrong?
What?
You could just take the 2 off.
So it's 15. You do 15 points of damage to wifey. Woot. Okay. Woot. And
Why didn't that go off? I put that in right.
You did put it in right, but I said plus 6, but then I realized it should have been plus 4. It's good. It's fine.
Okay.
Violet, do you want to chase after the men that are running away, or go after the bitch that just knocked out Elizabeth?
I didn't hear a word of that, sorry.
Okay. The lady in the room used a magic staff to knock out Elizabeth. Are you going to attack her, or are you going to chase after the men who are running away?
What's everybody else doing?
Attacking her. Attacking the captain's
adulterous. I'm gonna go after the other guy.
The captain's
I'm gonna be different.
So instead of attacking the adulterous wife, you're gonna run after one of the manholes she was banging?
Never mind, you got a valid point there. I'm just gonna go with what everybody else is doing.
It's up to you. I just want to make sure that you're choosing to move 40 feet towards guys who are 90 feet away instead of just killing the evil bitch that cheated on her husband and knocked your friend unconscious.
Yeah, I might just stick to what I originally was saying and go after the guy. Rob was saying that kind of worked too, so I'll just stick with what I wanted to do.
Okay.
I'm very indecisive sometimes, so I'm trying to just like pick something and stick to it, as I was just indecisive.
Alright, fair enough. So, given that you have gem flight just gives you a fly speed equal to your walking speed, doesn't it? Yeah. So if you dash, you can move 80 feet towards the enemy. Would you like to do that? Okay. So you are currently 10 feet away from the nearest naked man.
Is it Rob?
No.
No.
Oh, well, there goes my fun time.
I'm sure when you catch him, you'll have plenty of fun. Total.
Once we get everybody to bed by like 10 o'clock and I'm too tired to freaking mow. But yeah, anyways. It still happens either way.
Amanda, you're the woman. You don't have to move. No.
Anyways,
it's more fun.
Mention intimacy with me, I'll just be like, what? What's going on?
Unnamed Turtle.
Toto shall do something. Something will be done.
Something will be done.
Total shall.
Total shell?
Total shall Spirit Guardian. Cast Spirit Guardian as main action.
In the room.
Wait, no, never mind.
No?
Never mind, because then I can't heal.
Why do you need to heal?
I can't heal this. They are.
Oh, you mean heal Elizabeth?
Elizabeth is down, correct?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, yeah, we've got.
There are other healers in the party.
Yeah, I'll do. Spirit Guardian.
Okay.
At 5th level.
Okay. So she needs to make a wisdom save.
Indeed. Easy 17.
Oh, actually. Well, okay. Her wisdom modifier is actually plus. Wisdom save modifier is actually plus 10, but that's still only a 16, so that's still a fail.
Nice spell. I should have checked damage, but sorry.
No.
Spirit Guardian.
Do you want me to pull
I
it
think
up?
that is it. Yes, please. Got it. Here we go. Go on each level above third. So that will be 5D. Yeah, that'll be 5D. 5D8.
Radiant time, assuming.
Indeed.
22.
Actually, technically, because we're at lawful evil, so it is.
It's necrotic.
Necrotic, yeah.
She's still not bloody. Would you like to pass the turn to Mooney?
Mooney is going to heal the friend.
Okay. So
Mooney
you're
is
going to...
Is going to cast heal at, screw it, let's make it 3rd level.
Heal?
Oh, no, not heal, I don't have the heal spell. Cure wounds.
Cure wounds, okay.
Yeah,
Third
at
level. So
3rd level.
that would be 3d8 plus 2.
You heal 14.
So Elizabeth has 14 points of damage. Points of hit.
As the Mooney gently pats her on the back.
14 points of health.
Yes.
Thank you, Mooney.
He then gives a very confused look. Mooney is a bear, so Mooney does not really understand the whole having one person you love for your whole life. So Mooney is just going to look confused.
Why are they confused?
Mooney is a bear. Bears don't do
Monogamy.
that. They don't mate for life.
So
Bears are not monogamous, and
what's that got to do with...
Mooney is wondering why everybody's so angry at this lady.
Oh, okay. Fair.
Other than hitting and
Elizabeth.
knocking out Alison.
Yes. Okay. Elizabeth, you have consciousness. What would you like to do with it?
I'm gonna look at this woman, I'm gonna sit up, and I'm gonna hit her. A lot, hopefully.
With what?
Holy Avenger?
So you're gonna stand up, walk up into the room, and hit her with the Holy Avenger? I thought you would just, since you've only got 15 foot of movement, that you would just stand up and shoot the fuck out of her with your laser rifle. But, you know, your choice.
I mean, what's gonna do more damage? A gun or a sword with smites?
That is true. Fuck it, I'll let you reach her. I'll let you reach her. It's fine.
I mean, okay, sure. I have spells I can use.
You know what? You get up off your feet. You get up, and you are so angry at her that you find yourself just sort of stood over her, and you're not sure how you got there. But a voice in your head says, "You're welcome."
Hey guys, did you hear that?
yeah, what?
What?
Never mind. It's just a great old one talking to me again.
Stop talking to me and hit her.
Okay. Gonna hit her a lot.
Both the doors hit.
Are they both or only one?
Both hit.
Okay. I'm gonna put smites on both of them.
Smites on both.
At 4th level.
Oh my.
Karamat is wondering which great old one you talk to.
I don't know. I have an idea who it is, but I'm not gonna say her name just in case.
They referred to themselves as power, control, and ambition.
Oh yeah, whoever asked that, their name is Power, Control, and Ambition, apparently.
Anyway.
Okay. 14 plus.
How much damage do you do? Do you also
I'm
put
gonna
the
put
bed
my
into...
symbols of them.
$63. She's bloody now.
Oh wait, I just realized I only have one of the -2 dice. Wait.
What?
No, I only had like one level spell slot for the 4th level. I only had one level 4 spell slot, so the...
No, it's fine. It's fine. You're being helped.
Okay.
The naked dudes are not... realize that a single... a solitary dragonborn is chasing them. They are going to stop and attack.
That's dumb.
What?
Sorry, that's poor decision making on their part.
Oh yes, it is absolutely poor decision making on their part. It was a very bad idea for them to attack a solitary dragonborn, but they're gonna try. Bless their hearts. 2 attacks each, and there are 7 of them left. Plus 6. And Violet, your AC is 15, so only 3 of them hit, but 1 of them is a critical. And so 34 points of damage. Violet? Well, actually, technically, you would only take 17 of that, because she's still... Actually, no, she wouldn't still be raging, because it would have dropped, because she spent all of her last turn just chasing. And
Is this a new round? Because if she takes damage before end of round, she maintains.
I don't think I took any damage before. This would be the first one.
Yeah, you were... Yeah, what is his point is that... Yeah, your rage would end on your turn because you didn't attack anybody. But it wouldn't if you took damage. But you only just took damage now. So let me have a look at the wording in the player's handbook here. Let's see, I'm sure. Your rage lasts for a minute. It ends early if you are not unconscious, or if your turn ends and you haven't attacked a hostile creature since your last turn, or taken damage since then. So yeah, unfortunately your rage has ended. So you do take all 34. Sadly.
I tried.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm still learning. One of the frustrating things about my... I'm not sure if it's the ADHD side or the autism spectrum disorder side, but I can read something, even something I like, and have to read through it again and again and again to get all the information. And sometimes it's only when somebody points it out to me that I see the way it was supposed to be interpreted. Do you know? It's annoying. But yeah, that was the naked dudes. So Frostwalker, you have a choice. You can either help the rest of the party fight the bitch with the bident that knocked Elizabeth down, but Elizabeth is back and she's angry. Or you can try to catch up to Violet and help her fight off the naked dudes.
And we lost a noodle.
Yay, they're back. Attack the evil woman. Okay, go for it. So you also smite the bitch. Oh yeah, I forgot to use her spectral dagger. Never mind. Clearly she's lost concentration on it. Roll to hit, please, Mr. Frostwalker. Mr. Max Terminator.
Kill him.
Come on, Rob.
Just a minute.
Rob.
Amanda said just a minute. So they're clearly doing something quick. I'm sure he'll feel a lot less stressed when he comes back on.
Hug.
Sure.
Hug.
Boop.
Boop.
I have hug.
Yep.
You have boop.
You have many hug.
And the boop the snoot.
I don't want boop, I want hug.
Boop the snoot.
You get the bite if you boop the snoot.
Can I
The snoot.
Can I braid the furs?
You can braid the furs, but you can't boop the snoot.
But it's such a boopable snoot.
You get the noms.
It's a boopable snoot.
You get the noms.
And I still boop the snoot.
Of a fish.
Sharp noms.
I'm gonna have a named boop the snoot.
You're a werebear. If you bite us, then we just become werebears.
That is fine.
And then your bites don't do any damage, and we boop the snoot.
I have greater restoration. I just unverify you.
You can just
and bite-
remove the curse and bite us again.
Yes.
I'm a werefox, so I can't. You can't contract more than one form of lycanthropy, can you?
Yes and no. Okay, so typically contracting lycanthropy makes you immune to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing, which means that you don't take damage from the bite of another lycanthrope. So therefore, you wouldn't take the.
Oh, but because I regen instead.
But also, we have set a precedent in game for allowing the saliva of a lycanthrope to enter your bloodstream via a different method, and therefore becoming multi-lycanthropic that way, taking on the curses of multiple lycanthropes.
So it's just essentially a super mega STD.
It's a curse. It's a soul curse, technically. But yeah. The reason why I say it's a soul curse is because it only affects humanoids. And the only thing that really marks the difference between the humanoid classification in D&D canon and any other creature is that humanoids have a soul. Humanoids have a soul. Exactly.
I guess that makes.
This is a very long minute. Rob Fett.
I didn't have a chance to tell him that you needed him.
Me.
Our 3-year-old threw a big temper tantrum, so we were just trying to chill him out a bit.
Oh, the kids are having a temper tantrum. Okay.
Yeah, I've got him to simmer down. Gonna get him to just chill out in his room for a bit. Rob was helping me deal with that, so that's why he wasn't able to get to the
To the attack.
thingamajigger. Yeah.
Fair enough. If Rob is available to attack, would he please do so? Yay! Attack the bitch. Chop her into bits with your black razor. Pseudo black razor. Knock off black razor.
Wanna be Black Razor?
Both of those hit. It looks like a black razor, but when you look at the logo, you realize it actually says Block Rosal. 75.
Wow.
Holy crap.
And
Nice.
ding dong, the bitch is dead. Added 2 level 3 smites. Yeah. Okay. So she down. As you as she goes unconscious, the magic that made her look human drops, and she appears to be a drow. Ah. That was Frostwalker. So she can only do a death save. She's got a success. And then it's Karen. Where's that weapon she used? You want to pick up the Bicon? The Bident?
I'm going to walk in, and you know what? Yeah, I'm just punch her.
She's unconscious. So you. Oh, okay.
He's going for the kill
Okay.
because his flaw is I can't hold back when I get in a fight, and this bitch didn't go down when he striked her.
Okay. Call.
If I hit, we'll see. Those hit.
Mm-hmm. She did.
He wipes away the blood off of his claws. Okay, now that she's out of the picture, how we doing, gang? He says, without a single wound on him.
The bed is soaked in blood. The Bident is still resting in her hand.
Yeah.
And it is technically Bloodgob's turn.
Yeah, me?
Yes, you.
How far away are the...
The naked dudes?
Yes.
80 feet.
Oh, cool.
Why does Moon smell crabs? Because there are still crab swarms in the room. And rat swarms. The rats are probably going to start nibbling at the body. That's why Mooney smells crab. I like money! Wrong crab. You gently pick up a rat. It's not your turn yet. Okay. So you're charging up your bow with Hail of Thorns. And you're going to make 2 ranged weapon attacks with your longbow. And both of those hit. And they all need to make... Amanda, could you make a dexterity save with advantage, please?
Dexterity save with advantage, sorry?
Yes, please.
Can do.
13 is the DC, so 3 of those pass.
3 of the naked men managed to avoid the barrage. The thorns. Violet?
I have the attention span of a squirrel. I'm doing it right now.
D20 plus 2 space ADV, please.
Because you're like, dexterity save. And I was like, okay, dexterity save. I went to go to my sheet, and then I was like, oh, I got to answer that message. So I went to do that. Then I was like, wait, I was doing my dexterity save. Ha!
Okay,
20.
so...
Very nice, very nice.
This is... I should have specified this. It's a 2nd level spell slot.
Okay.
So
you're doing... For those that failed, you're doing an additional 2d10 damage in addition to the 2d8 damage you already did with the bow, right?
yes.
Yeah.
I didn't roll the damage for the bow yet. I was waiting for...
You haven't rolled any
save.
of the damage yet.
No, I haven't. So that's for the bow. It's...
You need to add a +4 to that, so that would be 8. And
then
2d10.
Those that saved take half damage.
Yeah. Nice. So...
One's taking 19.
19?
That
oh yeah,
8.
Because it's an 8. Yeah. Duh, I forgot that was an 8.
There's
8. Yeah. Oh dear. Elizabeth just lost her power. This has been a fairly cursed night. But yeah, that would be... What was the DC again? 13?
Yes.
Okay. So... that dude's down. Okay. 23.
Her power's back.
Yay!
It might be.
Well, it seems to be working at the moment, but, you know. Okay. did see the little warning blip for a sec. Okay. Anywho. Alison, you okay?
Yeah, I'm still good. I'm on my. I popped to my phone.
Sweet. Okay.
So
So
yeah.
that was Bloodgod's turn. So
Yup.
it's back to Violet, and Violet, you are surrounded by 7 naked men with axes. What would you like to do?
I'll go after one of them with my axe.
All right, roll to hit. 2 iterations of d20 plus 9 with advantage. Both of those.
Sorry, I forgot to. I just re-roll it.
That's fine. Those hit anyway. Although you can try. You can try for a crit if you want to roll those 2 again. Boop, 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 boop.
Ba-da-da-da.
Kind of works. All right. So yeah, your first set of rolls were better. So
Yeah, I'm not bothering. Just go with what I have.
2d12 plus 16 plus 2d6.
Holy.
2d12 plus 16 plus 2d6. Nice. 33 points of damage. So that dude's down. Nicely done. And yeah. Yeah. So you're done. And total. Total.
Total shower. Go towards the little the hole where the treasure is.
All right. There's a chest.
Unwrap and try pull it out.
Go ahead and make an athletics check. It's heavy.
Heavy boy. Athletics plus 15.
Okay. So. Yeah, you managed to pull the little chest out of the hole and onto a reasonably structurally sound part of the floor. Did you hear that? Because there was a noisy interruption.
It cut off a bit. No, I didn't fully hear it.
So you pull it out of the hole and onto a reasonably stable part of the floor. What do you do then? Bear in mind you've used your action.
I guess nothing then.
Okay. Turn passes
Done.
to Mooney.
Okay, so the lady's dead.
The lady's dead. And there are 8 naked dudes surrounding Violet. She seems quite happy to be surrounded by 7 naked dudes. But, you know, if you want to help her,
There is a seal galumphing.
yes, there is a seal galumphing around, like, as if wanting to play. It does its head down and tail up.
Mooney wants to help Scarlet.
Violet.
Mooney also wants to play with the seal.
Arr.
Does Scarlet want help?
Does Violet want help?
Does Violet want help?
Is Violet calling out for help, or are they quite happy to hack away at men on her own? Oh, actually, yeah, my mistake. It's 6 men, because she already took one of them down.
Oh, she is typing.
I content. She's content. She's quite happy. She's quite
Mooney starts running over. Realizes she is having quite a bit of fun. Sees the seal and starts chuffing back to the seal, which is the bear version of "Hey, play."
Yeah, they've been chasing after you anyway, bouncing along in your wake, and yeah, so. Elizabeth.
Okay, she sees that the treasure has been found.
Yes.
I think.
It has been.
The chest has emerged. What would you like to do?
Okay. I'll pick up the Bident.
Sorry?
The Bident, I'll pick it up.
You pick up the Bident. Okay, cool.
Is there anything like catching my eye about it, or?
Not yet. You got to attune to it for its magic to kick in.
Hey, Frostwalker, is this the trident you were looking for? Also, I'm kind of confused. I'm like, did the pirate captain know his wife was a drow, or was the drow just pretending to be his wife and the real wife is gone?
You don't know. Frostwalker does say he doesn't think that's... The Bident makes all men bi. No, it doesn't.
No, the Bident is the
It's a
is a symbol of Hades.
Correct.
Indeed. It's also a pretty good pitchfork. But anyway. So yes. So you have noticed the test is there, and you've picked up the Bident, and you have asked Frostwalker if that's the thing he wants, and he has said he does not think so. You're doing it.
I will Black Razor if that is in fact Wave or not.
It's not. Wave is a trident. This is a Bident. It's missing a prong.
Okay.
It's missing a stabby end.
Okay. I guess I still technically have an action. Hey, Violet, would you like some help?
Violet is 80 feet away, so you might have to yell.
Okay, I yell. Does she want help?
I don't say I won't say no, but it's not like I need it.
Okay, I decided to summon some tentacles. But okay.
Okay.
I think the guys would like that.
Maybe. The naked dudes. Of which there are now 6. Whom get 2 attacks each. D20 plus 6. With advantage because she attacked recklessly. Which means 1, 2. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong stat block. Where's Violet? Violet has an AC of 15. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
But 2 hit.
7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, all but 2 hit, and 2 of those that hit are critical. So that's 12. D12.
But she is raging.
She is raging this time. Yes. Plus 40.
Raging.
I'm sorry?
When am I not raging?
When you fail to attack somebody for a single round of combat.
Or you don't get hit.
Yeah, or you don't get hit. 54 points of damage.
So it's 27.
No. I already have to.
No. Oh.
It
Oh,
would have
dear.
been 128. But it got half to 54. So, Violet, are you still walking? Are you still walking and talking and slashing and smashing? Or are you badly hurt and unconscious?
My HP is 105.
So you didn't take any. Oh yeah, actually, you probably didn't because we didn't.
No,
she
I
did.
you didn't. You didn't.
And
Sorry. Yeah, fair. So you've still got about half your hit points left. Sweet.
Yeah, there was a hit earlier, but I wasn't sure if I took the 12 or not.
You actually did take. How much damage was that? Because we were debating whether or not it was halved, and we decided it wasn't. Fuck, where was that?
I thought it was 12.
It was the. It was a 34.
Yeah. It would have. Yeah. So you took 34, and now you've taken 54. So that's 88 points of damage
Okay.
from the 105. So,
Okie dokie, yeah, I'm still good.
Yeah.
For now.
Minus 88.
And I'm writing it down, and what is today's date?
That leaves you with 17 hit points, by the way, Violet.
July 7th.
It is indeed July 7th.
I'm getting a little folder for all my D&D papers.
Okay. That was the next. So Frostwalker. Despite her protests, Violet doesn't seem to be doing so well against these gigolos. Would you like to go help her, maybe? Frostwalker. Or do you want to see what's in the chest?
Moonbeam.
Hmm? Moonbeam.
Moonbeam ice cream?
That is 5 foot across, so that's going to hit one of them. Black Rose will give you haste if you want to, I think we should steal the seal.
No.
That's a good idea. Let's ask Black Razor.
Black Razor gives you haste. So you can go and kill more people.
Yes.
Stealing the seal. Or.
I'm assuming I still don't have enough range to get there.
Is your steed still around?
It would have followed us because I had summoned the crocodile on the docks.
How fast can a crocodile go?
It has a walking speed of 20, but a swimming speed of 30.
Yeah, that's not going to help you. Oh well. I have a funny idea. That's not really going to help though. That's foolish. Yeah. Yeah, you're going to be shut. If you dash, you can get there, but you won't have any attacks left. Or you can move 60 feet, be within 20 feet of the enemy, and throw javelins? I don't know.
Can't they dash with their haste action?
Yes, you
This
can
is
dash with
true.
your haste action, which would still give you 2 attacks against them.
There we go. Let's go with that then.
Cool. Or you could abjure the extra planar. Yeah, maybe. No, that wouldn't work. That's a hit and that's a hit. 2 hits.
And I guess a level 2 Divine Smite on each.
Ooh, how much damage? Altogether, 67. Ooh. Okay, so that one only needed. Okay. So that leaves us with 61. This one only needs 19. So that leaves us with 42. And this one. You charge in with Black Razor and put 4 of them down, leaving only 2 still standing. Yay!
Yippee.
Yippee skippy. And yeah, the wife can't do anything anymore because she dead. Karam!
Hi. Do I? Violet's Scarlet. Which one? Scarlet. This game.
Violet.
It's Violet.
Violet and Frostwalker are fighting the naked dudes.
Yeah. I think those two have it. I want to try opening the box.
You gotta fly down to the chest and try and pop it open.
Yeah.
Go on then. It's locked.
What check?
What you gonna do?
See. Oh, obviously the first is just try to open it.
And that's when you discover it's locked. Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see. Do I have anything?
You don't have any thieves tools.
I do not. Gotta check some of my features. Oh wait, you know,
Are you just going to are you just going to kick and punch the thing to death? Smash its
thought,
face?
but I do have a question.
Go on.
So the minor illusion to cause a create something. Is that only to Elizabeth, or that all minor illusion?
You don't know. You
Don't
gotta
know.
try and find out.
I want to copy Elizabeth. I want a minor illusion, a thieves kit.
A thieves tools kit. Okay.
Yep.
All right. I want you to make an Arcana check.
Okay.
By the way, you're still not proficient with these tools. But,
Yeah.
Okay. So the
Wait.
illusion that you produce is sort of flimsy. Like you can sense resistance when you put your hand through it, but you can still put your hand through it. Does that
I
make
see.
sense?
Yeah. But it's like, I ain't got nothing. And that's my turn.
Okay. Bloodgar.
Same thing as last turn.
Which is?
Recast Hail of Arrows because the spell ends when a ranged weapon attack hits.
Go for it. Spell ends when a ranged weapon attack hits. Well, it hit last turn.
Yeah.
you
So
can-
I'd have to recast it to use it again this turn.
Yes. Go on then.
Oh, no, not the wrong page.
Now, bearing in mind that both Violet and Frostwalker would now have to avoid the thorns, in addition to the two remaining dudes. Roll to hit. Aha! So only one of those hits.
One's all that needs to hit.
And dex save. And Amanda, could you also make a dexterity save with advantage? And Frostwalker also, but without the advantage. 'Cause
Yes.
you don't have barbarian levels. Yeah, I think both the sex toys fail.
One saves.
Oh, one saves. Okay.
Yeah, the save is a little low right now.
Amanda, you have advantage. Roll that again, please.
Please roll that again, because right now that's a fail.
Yeah.
Roll it
Oopsies.
again. Roll it again.
Now, when you tell me to roll it again, do I re-roll it just straight or re-roll it with advantage?
Straight.
I only roll it with advantage if you say to roll it with advantage.
Roll it with advantage when I say to roll it with advantage.
Yeah, I guess that's kind of the obvious part. I'm so stupid sometimes.
It's fine.
Okay, so 3 people save, 1 is taking the full 2d10 here.
Okay. So 2d10, and because he was also the one hit, he also takes 2d8 plus.
And I already rolled
sorry.
the 2.
Sorry, 1d8.
1d8. And I already rolled that, and it came out to be 5. So 1 is taking 12. Everyone else is taking 3. That was significantly less than last time.
Yes. Okay. Violet. There are two dudes. They've got arrows and thorns sticking out of them. They are surrounded by their dead friends. They are looking very sorry for themselves. What would Violet do?
So many things come to mind. Do you have any suggestions? I want to just attack, but
Then attack.
what does everybody else?
Then
Fine.
attack.
I'll attack.
All right. 2 iterations of D20 plus 9. With advantage if you want to go reckless.
I always go reckless.
You need to give the D some space there, though, Amanda.
Oops. I broke it.
There we go.
There we go.
Both of those hit. Go ahead and do 2d12 plus 16 plus 2d6. And 13. Yeah, so that one's down and that one. Is looking bloody. You gain. I just remembered that your blood axe also gives you 10 temporary HP when an enemy goes down, so that would bring your hit points back up to 29.
Oh, yay. I won't argue that.
And Total.
Total time.
Total time.
Is going to. So the chest hasn't been opened yet.
The chest hasn't been opened yet. The crowman fiddled with it a little bit and then had to admit defeat.
Hit it with my big old club of kraken.
Roll to hit.
Would a chest count as a structure?
It is indeed structural. Yes, it is. It is going to take damage. It is. Yes. Roll.
Cool, so
Overall.
it's double damage.
Yes.
Three. Hold on. Is holy weapon. No, I'm not holy weaponing a chest. So that's 16 damage.
Boom. The little chest pops open. The lock on it wasn't fantastic. Inside you find a rock, a rolled up piece of canvas, and a piece of sealed parchment.
Neat. And
What do you
because
wanna
it's I'll take the. Is the rock shiny?
The rock is just a rock. It's
Then I'll
just
take the rolled up piece of parchment.
the piece of the sealed parchment has a wax seal on it. It's folded up. It's clearly supposed to be a letter to somebody. Do you want to break the seal and read what it says?
Don't I have only 6 seconds in the turn?
Combat's over at this point. There's only one man still standing. Fuck it.
Neat. Oh yeah, I'll crack it open then.
The letter says, Dear John, I spent all your money. I hope you enjoy my booty. And then what do you do?
Oh.
It's literally a Dear John.
Can we take her head and the letter and bring it back to the captain?
Do you want to look at what's on the canvas that's rolled up?
Yeah. Unnamed will get everyone's attention who is available.
Mm-hmm. You draw people over, people gather round, you unroll the canvas, and it is an immaculate painting of a woman's ass.
Wow.
Okay.
Talk about vain.
Okay. There still could be a chance we can find wherever she bought.
Unless we just killed it.
Mooney's carrying the seal. Yeah.
Okay, fair. Just the seal is our treasure. Along with probably some other stuff that's not nailed down here.
Is anybody doing anything else here, or are you quite happy? Or are you sufficiently disappointed by what you found? Or are you going to keep looking?
I think sufficiently disappointed is.
Sniffs. I sniff for treasure.
You're going to see if you can smell metal? Or...
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can smell metal.
roll it. Perception check for the sniffings.
D20 plus 6.
The seal follows you around and sniffs at everything you sniff at. Which is cute, but also distracting.
Yes, that's why I rolled a 12. We're in competition for sniffing.
It just wants to know what you're looking at. That's like, what's that? What is it? What is it? I want to sniff it too. What is it? Beast sense. You touch a willing beast. For the direction, use your action to see through the beast's eyes and hear what it hears, and continue to do so until you use your action to return to your normal senses. Okay, is that what Bloodgout wants to do?
Yes.
You know, see through the seal.
Right, because Mooney's awakened, so he technically has a humanoid soul, right?
Mooney has a soul. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I guess I'll see through the seal's eyes.
You look at everything that they've been sniffing at, and sniff everything they've been sniffing at.
And that's currently Mooney.
Actually, something looks a bit strange
Does it?
about that canvas through the eyes of the seal. They have a slightly different range of color vision. They pick up a slightly different range of light than we do. And on through the back of the canvas, you can see an outline of something.
I'm gonna point it out.
As yourself?
Yeah, I guess it would be as myself.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so you say that there's something else on that canvas?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
Does anybody else want to investigate the canvas?
Sure.
Who Who's going to?
Does anyone have a really good investigation? I could do the help action.
I don't got a good one. I'd give the help action.
I don't have a good one, but I'll give it a go.
I have a +4.
I'm gonna give you the help action.
None of you have good investigation.
I've got a -1.
Bloodgum has a +4.
Yeah.
Okay, Blomgard, and I'll give you the help action. Since you're the one that saw it.
What's okay?
That's advantage, right?
Yep.
Yeah, because the other people are helping you.
You have the helps.
Okay.
Nice.
So yeah, on closer inspection, I mean, with your own eyes, you don't see what the seal saw, but it does look like the painting of the woman's butt was painted over something else, and if you can find a way to carefully remove the paint, you might be able to see what was on the canvas originally.
Huh.
Anybody got any ideas?
Fire.
Fire?
No.
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 What type of paint does it seem to be?
Oil paint.
Theoretically, maybe using like a wet brush can maybe get the paint off.
If it's oil, you probably need some kind of detergent.
Yeah, certainly. Isn't
Okay.
Soap. Soap.
Okay.
Soap.
Nope.
surely they're pure ethanol alcohol would
Yeah, but that might damage what's underneath too.
prove. True that.
Is there a bathroom? I'm guessing no.
It's called the sea.
Okay, is there dishes?
Other dishes. I'll tell you what. In the bedroom, there is a wash basin with a bar of soap.
Okay. I give soap to a person.
So, and there's lukewarm water, clean water, fresh water in the jug next to the water basin, wash basin. So you can, if you can also find a washcloth, you could apply some soap and water to the cloth and slowly and painstakingly dab away at the canvas to try and reveal what's underneath, if you feel so inclined. Might be a good idea to also get a long rest, though whether you do that in the broken house is entirely up to you. What do you guys want to do? Do you want to stay in the vandalized home of one of the pirate captains, where his dead
We're not going to stay at the scene of the crime.
where his dead wife's corpse is still on the
Sounds
bed?
smart.
We're not staying at the scene of the crime.
Where do you want to go?
Find an alcove somewhere.
You're gonna try and find.
Is there a forest nearby?
If you go inland a bit, you might find one. You could also potentially find a sea cave, but problem with sea caves is they do tend to get flooded when when the tide comes in. What do you want to do? Oh, damn it, why am I doing-
Is there find it like a hidden spot on the sand? I think we should like find a hidden spot somewhere. Maybe look for a beach. Not look. Yeah. Maybe look for a hidden spot on the beach.
Maybe look for a what?
A hidden spot on the beach.
A hidden spot on the beach. So you want to walk further up the beach, see if you can find an inlet and hide upstream, right?
Yep. If that's what he's suggesting.
I'm good with that sounds good.
Okay. So with your between the party, between Elizabeth and other members of the party, you've got pretty good survival skills. Doesn't take you long. Yeah, Mooney's is good too. Doesn't take you long to find a place where the river opens up to the ocean, and you can walk up river a little ways until you find a nice place to camp. Sounds good?
Yep.
And you can spend a couple of hours of your downtime washing away the oil, just rubbing away at that arse painting. And if one of you is an elf, yes, Bloodgarm, you actually only need 4 hours of meditation to long rest, which means you have another 4 hours available during that long rest to do light activities such as washing paint off a canvas.
Yeah.
And you even have a river to help wash away the paint. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Eats with seal. Do any of you have any camping gear or a tiny hut that you can use to somewhat keep you protected while you sleep?
I think I have. No, I do not have wall of stone.
I've got Liam's tiny hut.
Cool.
Yay.
Pop it up.
Nice.
Yeah.
And yeah. Level up, I think.
It has been a while.
It has? Okay, cool. Yeah. Long rest, get all your hit points and spell slots back, and get a level up, and we'll pick it up from there next time we play. And yeah, it's been fun. If you like this sort of content and you want to see more, make sure you like and subscribe and click the bell. Do it. I don't know why I keep getting alert noises. I hope you don't hear that. Yeah, you can also join our Discord server. There is a link in the description below. And support us on Patreon. There's a link for that too. In the meantime, no matter what role you play, have a good game.
Have a good game.